Ṣó ti gbọ́ plan wọn? Wọ́n ní Christmas Day òun ni wọ́n fẹ́ wá attack Nigerians. Wọ́n ti ní plan o. Wọ́n ní many terrorist group ní northern part of Nigeria ni wọ́n ti regroup ara wọn. Tí plan dẹ̀ ti lọ lẹ́lẹ́lẹ́, wọ́n dẹ̀ ti jẹ́ kó kan presidency lára. Wípé àwọn terrorist group oríṣiríṣi ní north, wọ́n ti regroup ara wọn with a solid information. Wọ́n dẹ̀ ti sọ gbogbo information yìí gan fún gbogbo àwọn tó wá láti America, àwọn delegates bí àwọn Real More and co gbogbo wọn. Wọ́n ti ṣàlàyé fún wọn wípé wọ́n fẹ́ attack àwọn Christian during the Christmas period. It's going to be a very heavy massacre. Ṣùgbọ́n kó tó dìgbà yẹn, my dear, ṣó ń gbọ́? Asiri Sultan ti tú. Àṣẹ Sultan allegedly òun ni olórí àwọn terrorists nínú Nigeria. Àṣẹ Sultan, as the Islamic leader of Nigeria, is also the head of the terrorists in Nigeria. Yes, allegedly. Tẹ̀lé mi kó wá wo fídíò yìí, kó fetí ara ẹ̀ gbọ́, farabalẹ̀ kó lè gbọ́ dáadáa, kó gbọ́ gbogbo plánù tí Sultan of Sokoto tó ti ní àti gbogbo ìgbésẹ̀ àti country tí wọ́n fún ní support láti Islamize Nigeria by fire by thunder. Báwo ló ṣe jẹ́ èèyàn tó jẹ́ wípé òun ni olórí ẹ̀sìn Islam ní the whole of Nigeria? Òun náà ló ń kó gbogbo àwọn ogun wá, àwọn terrorists, ìpè kan wá máa pa àwọn èèyàn. Tẹ̀lé mi wá wo fídíò.
It is the kind of allegation that does not just shake a throne, it shakes the very foundation of the Nigerian Federation, striking at the heart of the most revered traditional institution in the country. The headline you saw is not a whisper from the rumor mill. It is a thunderous open indictment from an international observer, Mike Arnold, who has publicly named the Sultan of Sokoto, His Eminence Alhaji Saad Abubakar III, as a suspected sponsor or direct beneficiary of the terrorism ravaging northern Nigeria. Today, Saturday, December 6, 2025, we are breaking down this explosive dossier that has set the diplomatic and intelligence circles on fire. We are looking at the specific, damning checklist of innocence that Arnold has challenged the Sultan to meet, and we are connecting the dots between the Sultan's mysterious military past in Pakistan and the current Lakurawa invasion that is swallowing his domain. To understand the gravity of this moment, you have to realize that Mike Arnold is not just throwing stones. He is launching a precision missile at the credibility of the spiritual leader of Nigeria's 100 million Muslims. In a statement that has gone viral, Arnold argued that if the Sultan is truly innocent of the bloodshed happening under his watch, if he is not complicit in the slaughter of Christians and innocent villagers, he can prove it easily by taking specific actionable steps. But Arnold's conclusion is chilling. In my humble opinion, his continued refusal to do so points to his guilt. This is a direct accusation of tacit approval of genocide. Let's dissect the Pakistan connection, because this is the part of the accusation that has intelligence analysts sitting up. Arnold challenged the Sultan to produce verifiable records of his work as a brigadier general in Pakistan and Afghanistan. Now, why is this significant? We have verified that before he ascended the throne in 2006, Saad Abubakar served as Nigeria's defense attaché to Pakistan from 2003 to 2006, with accreditation to Afghanistan, Iran, and Saudi Arabia. This was the peak of the global war on terror, a time when that region was the headquarters of Al-Qaeda and the Taliban. Arnold is asking a dark question. What exactly did he do there? Who did he meet? Did he bring back an ideology that is now playing out in the forests of Zamfara and Sokoto? The insinuation is that the radicalization we see in the north today might have roots in those diplomatic years, and the refusal to open those files is fueling the suspicion that the Sultan might still be thinking like a general with a hidden agenda. Then there is the issue of fatwas. Arnold needs a simple demand. Issue fatwas against it. Declare killing of infidels to be haram. For years, critics have asked why the Sultanate has been relatively quiet or generic in its condemnation of religious violence. When Deborah Samuel was killed in Sokoto or blasphemy, the silence from the palace was deafening to many. Arnold is arguing that as the supreme head of the Islamic faith in Nigeria, the Sultan has the power to stop the religious justification for these killings with a single decree. By refusing to issue a specific fatwa declaring the killing of Christians as haram, Arnold argues he is giving the killers a theological pass. He is accusing the Sultan of repudiating radical imams only in private, while allowing them to radicalize youths in public. We also have to look at the mineral resources angle. Arnold challenged the Sultan to mobilize against the vast looting of minerals from his domain. This connects directly to the Lakurawa Terror group we have been tracking. Security reports confirm that these terrorists are not just killing for sport. They are securing illegal gold mining sites in Zamfara and Sokoto. The northern governors recently called for a ban on mining, but Arnold's point is sharper. How can vast looting happen in the Sultan's backyard without his knowledge? In the traditional structure of the north, the emir knows every stranger who enters his domain. If foreigners from Mali and Niger are extracting gold and buying weapons, is it possible they are doing so without paying homage to the traditional powers? The accusation here is one of direct beneficiary, that the blood money from the mines might be flowing upwards. This allegation comes at a time when the Sultan has been presenting himself as a peacemaker, advocating for the release of Nnamdi Kanu and praising activists like Somore. But Arnold's statement suggests this peace-building image is a mask. He accuses the Sultan of showing not even a hint of moral outrage for the atrocities committed against the innocent. He paints a picture of a leader who is comfortable dining with presidents in Abuja while his own people are slaughtered by Lakurawa and bandits in the villages. The recent invasion of villages in Tangaza and Gudu, where terrorists imposed their own government and collected taxes, happened just kilometers from the Sultan's palace. How does a former brigadier general allow a foreign army to occupy his land unless he is complicit or compromised? The Lakurawa factor is particularly damning. Reports indicate that this group was initially invited by local leaders in 2017 to fight bandits. If the Sultan's district heads invited these foreign fighters who have now turned into monsters, does the ultimate responsibility not lie with the Sultan? Arnold's checklist demands that he work with authorities to identify, locate, and bring the terrorists to book. The implication is that the Sultan knows who they are, knows where they are, but is refusing to give them up. It suggests a protection racket where the traditional institution shields the terrorists from the military onslaught.
Nigerians, Sultan of Sokoto Bebeni Mafaja, he should come out and debunk this allegation. If truly Sultan of Sokoto does not know anything about what this Mr. Arnold is telling the whole world over the plan of Sultan of Sokoto to Islamize Nigeria by fire, by thunder, all in the name of mineral resources, and also the head of the terrorists in Nigeria. Sultan of Sokoto should come out boldly and debunk it. Look at this Sultan of Sokoto. Is it not the same one singing the song of one Nigeria is not negotiable? Àṣé ìwọ náà ni ó jẹ́ olórí àwọn terrorists. Ajé pé ó ti farahàn. Sultan ni president in Nigeria, Baba Tinubu. Ẹ pẹ̀lẹ́ ọmọ olódòdè, ṣe dáadáa ni, ẹ̀lẹ́. Ní inú information tí Mr. Arnold fi sílẹ̀, wàá máa gbọ́ tó sọ wípé Alhaji Saad Abubakar III, the Sultan of Sokoto, is the direct sponsor and the greatest beneficiaries of the terrorism in the northern part of Nigeria. Ó dẹ̀ tún gbọ́ bó ṣe sọ nínú bẹ̀yẹn wípé it is the same Sultan of Sokoto that brought and invited the Lakurawas, another terrorist group, tó ṣe bí wèrè tí wọ́n jẹ́ wípé bloodthirsty terrorists ni wọ́n. The same Sultan of Sokoto is the one that invited them to Nigeria. Láti wá ṣe kíni, ó ní láti allegedly láti wá, ó lóun invite wọn wá láti wá kọ́ọ̀bù terrorism. Ṣùgbọ́n nígbà tí Lakurawa sì máa dé Naija, tó máa dé northern part of Nigeria, àwọn gọ́kọ̀ tó skyrocket ìjà wọn tán ní kọ́ wá condemn ni. Àwọn yẹn Lakurawa wá become a monster under the watch of Sultan of Sokoto, and Sultan of Sokoto has never ever condemned the killing of any Nigerian citizen, either Christian, Muslims, or anybody. The only song tí Nigerians tí à ń gbọ́ lẹ́nu Sultan, bandits our security, they are the northern security guard. Bandits should not be paying. If you attack Boko Haram, you attack God Almighty. Sultan of Sokoto have been, no wonder he has been protecting the terrorist group, all the terrorist group in the northern part that have been terrorizing the whole of Nigeria. So it has been the Sultan of Sokoto killing the whole Nigerians, all in the name of you are lawyer and a partner with the Pakistan, Afghanistan, and Saudi Arabia. See your lives. See your life. Ẹ̀dẹ̀ ń sọ wípé Sultan of Sokoto ni olórí ẹ̀sìn Islam ní Nàìjíríà. Ṣé ènìyàn ni Sultan àbí ìdàkejì ẹ̀ tó kàn gbáwó èèyàn wọ̀? Eléyìí ò mọ nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ Ọlọ́run. Àwọn eléyìí ò mọ nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ Ọlọ́run láíláí. Wọ́n mọ Ọlọ́run, kò sí nǹkan tó kàn wọ́n pẹ̀lú Ọlọ́run. Kò dẹ̀ sí nǹkan tó kàn wọ́n pẹ̀lú àlìjánà. Èèyàn fẹ́ wọ àlìjánà, wà á fẹ́ wọ Ọlọ́run lọ́jọ́ wà á fẹ́ wọ àlìjánà lọ́jọ́ ìkẹyìn. Wà á máa wò wípé ẹ̀jẹ̀ àwọn èèyàn kó máa rí àwọn èèyàn in peace. Kí wọ́n máa gba ọmọ lọ́wọ́ ọlọ́mọ, kí wọ́n pa ọmọ kan bẹ́ orí ọmọ lójú ìyá ẹ̀, kí wọ́n fi tìpátìkùkù kí wọ́n la ikùn aboyún tó wọ́n operate tó kó àwọn ọmọ jáde tó dẹ̀ ń ṣá wọn ṣákàṣàkà tó dẹ̀ fi fíìdì ajá. This Sultan of Sokoto saw the whole thing and he has never been moved for once. Ẹ̀dẹ̀ pé lólórí ẹ̀sìn Mùsùlùmí. Abálájọ tí ẹ̀sìn Mùsùlùmí ti wá di wèrè. Abálájọ tó jẹ́ wípé terrorism dẹ̀ ló dé wá kú fún ẹ̀sìn Mùsùlùmí sìn. Gbogbo àwọn tó gbé ẹ̀sìn Mùsùlùmí sórí bí ṣéèkì ṣífì máa gbogbo wọn àfi bí òsínwó ènìyàn. Wọ́n ti wá ya wèrè. Ogun, ìjà. Wọn ò fẹ́ kí peace wà ní anywhere. Ṣé nǹkan ti ṣe yín ni? Kẹ̀dẹ̀ máa wá wo ibi tó ti bá wa báyìí ọmọ Yorùbá ẹ kú ti yín. Ṣé ẹ mọ̀ wípé Sultan of Sokoto yẹn báyìí òun ni Ọlọ́run ilẹ̀ Yorùbá báyìí sìn? Òun lọ́lọ́run wà. The kind of respect, honor, fear and everything and worship tí gbogbo A-list ọba bíi bàbá Onírìṣà, bíi Olúwo àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ ṣe tẹ̀ ráwọn méjèèjì yẹn àti ọba Ọ̀fà àti gbogbo wọn tó kù tó wà lọ́dà Muslim. Bí wọ́n ṣe ń fún Sultan of Sokoto ní respect, honor, fear tó ṣe ń worship ẹ̀ bí Ọlọ́run. Mi ìrò pọ́ fún president bẹ́ẹ̀. You see our life? Wọ́n jẹ́ kó yé wa nu fídíò yẹn wípé ní ìgbà tó ti lọ serve tó lọ represent Nigeria as what as a Nigeria defense attaché ní Pakistan, Afghanistan àti Saudi Arabia. Ìgbà yẹn ló ti ní connection yẹn. Ìgbà yẹn ni wọ́n ti wà into one thing àti ìgbà yẹn ni bàbá ẹ̀ ti ń kó terrorist tó ti ń kógun ja Nàìjíríà. Lákọ̀ọ́kọ́ wọ́n fẹ́ islamize Nàìjíríà ǹjẹ́ orí ayé tí wọ́n gbé ní Pakistan, Afghanistan àti Saudi Arabia. Òun lẹ́yìn Mùsùlùmí ilẹ̀ Yorùbá fẹ́ yàn láàyò àbí? Kò sí wàhálà. Ibẹ̀ ni kọ́kọ́ là ń lọ. Ṣó o gbọ́ wípé wọ́n ti ní northern part of Nigeria àwọn terrorists wọ́n ti regroup ara wọn. Wọ́n dẹ̀ ti sọ wípé wọ́n máa attack majestically during the Christmas. Ṣẹ́dẹ̀ mọ̀ wípé tí ń pariwo kíní láti bí ọjọ́ mẹ́ta. Jẹ́ sáré gbé ẹdẹ́bẹ̀. Planned Christmas Day attacks uncovered. Tẹ̀lé mi kó wá wo fídíò yìí.
I know you do not understand this language. I'm going to translate it for you because I understand it very well. Imagine what a bandit came out on social media to say. Just listen to what he's saying. He said the children at Kebbi and Niger State has been kidnapped and tied up in the bush. And that the soldiers will also be kidnapped and tied up in the bush. Imagine the gods. And that even the governors are not left out. Our president is also not left out in this. Are we going to fold our arms and watch these people like this? To clear off everybody from the surface of the earth? No. We are going to stand up and do something. This is no more a joke. It started like a joke from the northern parts to Benue State, which is the middle belt. Now to the east, to the west. Imagine what happened at Kwara the other day. Coming down to Ikorodu here in Lagos. And a letter has been passed to those that Ikeja here in Lagos. Let us not fold our arms and allow these people do what they are not supposed to do. They really crossed boundaries. Are they going to finish everybody? What are we doing? If the government cannot stand for us, because according to what he's saying now, that even the government cannot fight for us, even the government cannot stand for us, that is only God that can stand for us. Just listen to what he's saying. So they acknowledge God. Bandits, so you know God. If you truly know God and you know that you acknowledge him this way, then surely that God will fight for us. Please, my people, we cannot keep folding our arms like this. This is getting out of hands. Let's be security conscious and know what to do about these things happening. How to curb it. How do we curb it? How do we do? We have children coming up. Even if we don't value our own lives, what about our children? We ought to stand up and do something. And also where we go this time matters. You are traveling. Where are you traveling to? Does it really matter? Is it that very much important that call or transfer cannot make? These are the things we need to put in consideration this time. These guys are not smiling. Bandits are not smiling. And we are not going to smile this time. We are not going to sit back this time. Enough is enough. Let's think out of the box and bring out something. What do we do? Oh! Please like, share, and comment. See you in my next video.
Ṣẹ́yìn náà ti ń gbọ́ bí woman yẹn ṣe translate ẹ̀. Wọ́n ní kí ni o? Gbogbo àwọn lawmaker, including President of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, àwọn ń bọ̀ wá gbé orí wọn fẹ́ù. Ṣé ìyẹn ò tiẹ̀ dẹ̀ wá bẹ́tà? Ẹran ọba ló fẹ́ fi ṣe ọba jẹ yẹn. Gbogbo wa tá ń gbàdúrà gbogbo nǹkan kíkan tí wà tèmi bá jọ ń pè má gbọ́wọ́ kúrò ńbẹ̀ má yí kúrò ńbẹ̀ o. That is the only weapon tí wà tèmi ní. Àdúrà jẹ́ ká máa fi ránṣẹ́ sí wọn àárín wọn ò ní gún kán kẹ̀yìn síra wọn kọ́ ẹran ọba kó fi ṣe ọba jẹ. Ẹ jẹ́ kí àwọn terrorists tí Nigeria government fọwọ́ ara wọn create ẹ jẹ́ kó gbẹ̀mí lẹ́nu wọn. Ìbájẹ́ pé àwọn ganan ló ń pa láti jọjẹ́ kí ló kàn wá aráàlú. Tẹ́ bá ti ń gbé wọn ẹ gbéyàwó wọn o torí ọkà bọ́mọlẹ̀ òbóró ẹ kó àwọn ọmọ wọn tì í. Yes, every one of them. Àtàwọn ọba náà àwọn kábíyèsí gbogbo kábíyèsí tá bá ti rí tó ń kílíṣì mọ́ sọ́tà láti sìn lọ terrorist ẹ jí wọn gbé. Ṣé o ti gbọ́ wípé àwọn terrorist group gbogbo terrorist group northern part wọ́n ti sọ wípé àwọn bọ̀ láti attack Nigeria ní Christmas period. Information yìí àwọn US delegate àwọn ni wọ́n gbé jáde o. Wọ́n dẹ̀ ti fi message ránṣẹ́ sí bàbá Tinubu wípé kán dìde kí wọ́n wá bó ṣe máa protect Nigerians kí káwọn terrorists kán má tó pa àwọn Christian kò tí ẹ̀ ń sọ̀rọ̀ Christian nìkan kán má pa everybody. Ẹja sáré débẹ̀. A humanitarian organization equipping the persecuted has raised the alarm over what it described as a plot to kill many people in some northern communities on Christmas Day. Olùgbọ́n mi, má believe wípé northern part of Nigeria nìkan ni o. Ṣé northern part of Nigeria nìkan lórí tó ti terrorize, tó ti kidnap, tó ti gbéyàn. Èbó orí lẹ́nu ọjọ́ mẹ́ta Ìbàdàn expressway, ṣèbó rárá tí wọ́n dá ńbẹ̀, kò jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. But the presidency, in a swift reaction, questioned the motive of the group, saying the alert was doubtful and could create unnecessary fear among Nigerians. Baba Tinubu, presidency, you have never been there for any Nigerians. Please, when the US delegates are telling us what is about to happen from the terrorists in Nigeria, Nigeria government should just pack to one side and shut up forever. You have never been useful or helpful to anybody. So, keep quiet. Ẹ má máa dá sí wọn pé tí yín sí. Tí US government ti bá sọ wípé from a reliable source, àwọn gbọ́ information wípé àwọn terrorists they are coming to attack during the Christmas. Then Nigeria government are now telling us how reliable ẹjọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run ẹ shut up ẹnu yín o Nigeria government. We are not talking about you here. We are talking about our life here. The founder of the organization, Jude Saul, spoke during a roundtable meeting convened by the International Committee in Nigeria and the African Jewish Alliance. The meeting, which was held on Wednesday in Washington, D.C., United States, was chaired by a former Congressman, Frank Wolf. The meeting was also attended by Congressman Riley Moore and Chris Smith, Senator James Lanford, and members of the U.S. Commission on International Religious Freedom, alongside some Nigerian delegation. Saul said terrorists have started regrouping for the planned attack. Ṣóǹgbọ́, àwọn US delegates from the meeting ni wọ́n ti sọ pé wọ́n gbọ́ from a reliable source. He said they are gathering forces around the Plateau and Nasarawa border, along the Nasarawa-Benue border, and along the Nasarawa-Kaduna border. They are planning to eat on Christmas Day in Riyom, Bokos, Kamfasha, and Agatu. We got very reliable information that they are weaponizing for a Christmas Day massacre. Nigeria government didn't sọ wípé irọ́ ni. Ó dáa. I am imploring the Nigeria government and President Donald Trump to do something so we don't have a bunch of dead Christians in Nigeria. Our correspondents gathered that the meeting was among a series of deliberations to resolve the insecurity in Nigeria and address concerns concerns of alleged killing of Christians. Lọ́rọ̀ kan ṣá, ó jẹ́ òótọ́ kò jẹ́ òótọ́, fídíò tí o gbọ́ tí wọ́n translate nísìn kí ló fi yàtọ̀? Ó ti lẹ́tìkẹ́. Fídíò tí Hausa yẹn tó translate fún wa sí kí ló fi yàtọ̀ sí nǹkan tí wọ́n sọ ńbẹ̀? That they are coming for you people. No wonder àwọn lawmaker ó dẹ̀ pọ́n rí fídíò yẹn ni o. Ó dẹ̀ pọ́n àwọn lawmaker rí fídíò yẹn. Wọ́n ti fariwo ta. Police escort withdrawal. President Tinubu should be held responsible if anything happened to a lawmaker, Representative Jimbo says. House of Representatives member Clement Jimbo has criticized President Bola Tinubu's directive ordering the withdrawal of police security from VIPs, warning it exposes lawmakers and politicians to greater danger. The Akwa Ibom lawmaker said the order puts legislators, especially those from the north, at heightened risk. You are further exposing them to insecurity and their lives could be in danger, he said. Jimbo, an APC member representing Abak Etim, Ekpo Ika Federal Constituency, argued that the government primary duty is the security and welfare of the citizen, citing Section 12 and 14 of the Constitution. Ẹ̀wá bí wọ́n sí àti ọdún tán ti ń jí Nigerian citizen gbé, àwọn aráàlú tán ti ń jí wọn gbé, àwọn civilians tí wọ́n ti pa wọ́n tó ń gba ransom, ṣebí gbogbo yín ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ nípa ẹni extra head ni. The time has come for you too to pay your own due. Yes, Nigeria terrorists, please go after the lawmaker, after every one of them. The government, yes. Ṣé báwọn náà create yín? Ẹ kó gbogbo wọn, ọwọ́ wọn lẹ́tí lè rówó gidi gbà. Ẹ faraàlú sílẹ̀, ẹ má pa anybody. The terrorists do not kill the people. Don't kill the masses. Leave the masses. Wọ́n jèrè kankan lára government. Anyway, àti ṣe wọn bá ti wá. Orúkọ tèmi ò yí padà, Yèyé Dára Kòwé. Má gbàgbé láti bá mi like video. Ṣé bá mi pass information. Má wò wípé bóyá tó bá mi share tó pass káàkiri. Táwọn èèyàn bá gbọ́, òun ló máa sọ mí di billionaire. Àsìkò tí bá máa di billionaire ni máa di. Kò sẹ́ni tó lè stop ẹ̀. Nǹkan tí máa jẹ́ mo máa jẹ, kò sẹ́ni tó lè stop ẹ̀. Kò ṣe like ẹ, comment ẹ àti share ẹyọkan yẹn. Òun ló máa sọ mí di. Please bá mi share kí gbogbo èèyàn gbọ́ kán lè mọ̀ bọ́n ṣe máa protect ara wọn àti nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ during the Christmas. Mo ti ṣe wọn bá ti mí o. Ẹ ṣé, ire o, kábíyèsí.